fuck with you hard. Run around smoking up strong, all in my feelings down. Run around smoking up strong, pulling up pretty down. Run around.
That's what I want to do to some of y'all in them comments, man. Smash that like button on this video. Look, man, I've just been feeling good, man. How y'all been doing? Let me know in the comments down below. We just checking in with the world, where you watching from. But look, make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel so y'all can get these videos as soon as they drop. But look, man, on this video, your mind will get popped. Watch all the way to the end so you can receive the messages. But look, without further ado, man, we're gonna get into this video. And I'm not trying to get you to believe anything. You're in charge of what you believe in on this channel. We're just a community that talk about dope topics that you don't want to speak about at work, or they might think that you're weird. But you're not weird over here. You know what I'm saying? We're the cool folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I've been working on my hands because partly is like, maybe like a small part of me like, damn, maybe it might be like a real alien invasion. And I was thinking through the stories I heard about the weapons that the aliens have, they blow your body parts off and shit like that. It seems like we won't have any chance with fighting back. So I was just thinking, if I get close before they assess that I'm a threat or not, because I'm not gonna be a slave, I'm gonna slap the shit out of an alien.
Joker here. I think we're playing. Dude, I think playing. Keep jumping. Joker.
You can vaporize me if you want to, but you're always gonna have to go on living knowing that this human slapped the shit out of me. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to this.
It's right there. I'm making the point never to turn my head unless I expect to see something. It's right there.
This morning we're going to be mapping a small square of sky that's thought to be empty. It's my hope that it's not.
Wonder what that could be.
Interstellar objects that could be a potential threat to Earth, and it would be good to get as much data as possible to check whether the object maneuvers in any suspicious way.
What's everyone so worked up about? So there's a comet. Big deal.
Ooh, we slept right through church.
It's not the end of the world.
Just stepped outside and guess what I just saw? The northern freaking lights. And I am not in the North Pole. And this is becoming increasingly common, as we have been seeing in the news lately. So go step outside right now. Seriously, this is happening right this second. It's about almost 10 o'clock Eastern. Go look outside and you'll see it. Put your phone on heightened exposure. And this is the excuse for why this is happening, why everyone is seeing a pink-red sky. A pair of coronal mass ejections to arrive tonight. Now, this was just posted today, and they're just saying, yeah, it's hard to predict. Hard to predict. I don't know. Just go see it. Go outside. Go right.
Y'all are not taking this shit as serious as y'all supposed to be. The sun didn't just flare. The sun exploded in our direction. Something is happening above us right now. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss the moment the world quietly shifts into a different chapter. Over the past few days, the sun unleashed 3 major X flares, including the X5.1 on November 11th. And the last flare, it wasn't normal. That last flare created a full halo coronal mass injection, meaning that shit aimed at us. Scientists are already tracking this shit as a potential G3, G4 geomagnetic storm. And now here's the part that nobody wants to talk about. While all this shit is happening, 3i Atlas, the interstellar object that nobody can explain, is still out there, glowing green and acting like it's observing us. Every time the sun flares, 3i Atlas reacts. Spectral spikes, tail brightening, almost like this shit is taking notes. Now you tell me that's normal. I'll wait. I need you to remember that they were saying that 3i Atlas was behind the sun. I need you to remember what they were saying about 3i Atlas. 12 miles long, moving at 145,000 miles an hour. and then it goes missing behind the sun. And after it goes missing behind the sun and moves, look at what happens to the sun. Just think about this, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Power grids can overload, transformers can blow, satellites can glitch, GPS, communication, airline navigation, all vulnerable. But scientists are saying this is completely normal. Hopefully it is normal. Hopefully it's nothing. But this shit is serious. Pay attention.
Let's take a look at some key notes by the Space Weather Prediction Center. I'll break it down so you don't have to read all of that. Generally, what they're saying is they are still modeling out to see what exactly is going to happen, but a really key point there is the notes that you might need a G4 or greater watch. Just for some context here, a G4 includes some of these details here. Something to note from both the G4 and G5 is how south the storm can go. The aurora might be overhead as low as Florida and southern Texas for a G5, as low as Alabama and northern California for G4. And the National Weather Service right now for the Space Weather Prediction Center is saying we're going to be somewhere between that G4 or G5 watch, and they're really just trying to model out what's going to happen. So again, let's look at timing now. This is a big key as well. This is so strong as you're actually moving so fast. You might be used to usually 2 to 3 day delay. We're talking about maybe tonight or early morning tomorrow. Lots of details to be fleshed out. This isn't a series of multiple X-class flares, but this is the strongest flare we've had in a long time. Let's look at one more model here of the exact. There's the explosion, and then look around it. There's the actual mass heading towards the Earth.
What you thinking on this? Like, are we gonna get our ass cooked? Oh man, is the sun gonna turn this into raisins? I don't think so, but look, we're gonna keep going though.
What? Oh my God. Oh, look up, look up. Oh, oh, oh.
What the hell? This is awesome. Look at that. Look at that.
Whoa.
What the fuck, nigga? I know I'm not tripping, nigga. I know I'm not high. I know I'm not high. What the fuck? What the fuck is that in the sky?
Automatically, you know what? Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I believe him. When they start talking like that, I believe him. That's just not scripted. That's pure, like, yeah.
Peace, and thank you for watching Beyond 3i Atlas. I'm your host, Dr. Dark Matter. Now, I almost posted this video over 3 years ago, but I didn't do it because most people were asking the wrong questions and the government didn't tell you about 3i Atlas yet. You see, I'm a NASA contractor, and I've seen things that most people wouldn't believe exist. And luckily for humanity, there are righteous scientists out there now, besides myself, who were trying to tell you the truth about 3i Atlas years ago, but the stories were pulled and it was covered up, much like they're doing right now, right? So Google is pretending as though 3i Atlas never really existed. NASA, pulled a lot of information and they're lying to you outright.
And you got to think about it too. Like, why isn't this a bigger topic already? If it was such a big threat to us, right? It's not going to be the end. It's going to be the beginning of something absolutely amazing, because why would this not be covered everywhere if this could end, if this could be the end, It reminds me of that movie, like, Don't Look Up. That's why, like, bro, we can't trust nothing these people say.
But we're going to keep it 100 today, and I'm going to show you what the hell they're trying to hide. Now, it's not necessarily 3i Atlas by itself that they are afraid of. They're afraid of what's accompanying 3i Atlas. And I'm about to show you what that is. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. You see this thing here in the middle of this giant flash of light that's brighter than an entire galaxy? That is 3i Atlas. Like I said, they are worried about what's accompanying it. This thing here, This light, that's not just regular light. It's pure consciousness, people. It is pure consciousness. And I'm about to prove that to you. Now, I want you to take a long look at this image. Take a long look at it. Look at the structure of the light. Look at the layers of the light. And this is where the metaphysical teachers among you is going to help you. This is where they can help break it down to you what the hell you're looking at. Now watch this. This is what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at. This is the Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra, right? This is what is accompanying 3-Eye Atlas. Huh? What? How would it? Listen, because what you're dealing with is pure cosmic intelligence. You are dealing with the very universal archetype of the winged perceiver, of the third eye. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. It's brighter than an entire galaxy, yet it's smaller than our sun. Let me give you another view. Look very closely. Look at it very, very, very closely. Right? Look at the winged perceiver. Look at the structure. Watch. Listen to me with the other you. Look at this with the other you. Notice what is coming towards us. I would go as far to say that the person that conceived of this image here and that developed this image here of the eye, right? Now this is 3-Eye Atlas and that flash of light that I just showed you, the Ajna chakra, in the middle of this image of the eye. They were trying to tell you the exact same thing that I'm trying to tell you now. So all of our meditations, all of our prayers, all of our positive energy, our visualizations were literally accumulating in the center of the multiverse. They were being formulated into what we are seeing now. Like I said, they were righteous artists, visual artists, scientists, metaphysical teachers, even some from NASA that was trying to tell the people the truth. But let's go beyond this. And I just want you to know, you're not crazy for discussing 3-Eye Atlas, for trusting your intuition, because we are not in the information age. We are not in the technological age. We are in the intuition age. That's the big secret. That's what they don't want you to know, because then you'll start trusting yourself. And once you trust yourself, your chakras start to evolve, and they go from the traditional circular shape to the diamond shape, just like that image that I just showed you that's accompanying 3-Eye Atlas. Do you think that's a coincidence? So look at this. These are what the chakras of a ordinary person in the matrix looks like. This is their chakras, right? College professors, right, have a little bit more evolved, some of them. Their chakras look like this. Many of you watching this video have the diamond shape already formed, right, in your chakras. And that's why your intuition, that's why your knowledge seems to be crazy to most people, because the shape of the chakras are very important. It allows you to attain information that is not attainable with people who, or should I say by people who have chakras that look like this, all right? I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. Some of you have chakras that look like this one here, right? More.
Well, y'all think y'all at on this scale right here? Let me know what chakras you think, what chakras y'all think I'm on? Where am I at? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all think I'm at on here? Let me know yourself and where you think I'm at. I want to see it in the comments down below. I want to see.
The complete diamond shape with more layers. Now, there are some of you
if one of y'all say that I'm ordinary, I'm gonna block you. You gonna be banned from my channel for forever. I'm just playing.
Some of you spiritual teachers, even though some of you are hermits, and we see you too, You don't like to interact with people too much because they don't understand you. So you just stay secluded. You're in the house by your goddamn self, that kind of thing. Your chakras look like this here. A lot of you have chakras that look like this here, right? The complete diamond shape. So what that means is you're able to receive advanced information and telepathic communications from various angles. If you could see the Earth's magnetic field, you'll see that there is a diamond shape associated with the Earth's magnetic field. It transmits energy in right angles. Just like your DNA. When your DNA strands start back to re-evolve to 10 and 12 strands, it's at right angles.
That's that junk DNA. That's why they call it what? Junk DNA. They want it to be junk so goddamn bad.
And it forms the diamond shapes.
And I said got, not God. Get out my comments.
You can still see, somewhat of a diamond shape when you stretch out the traditional DNA helix. Just look at it, the double helix, and you stretch out just a little bit, it forms somewhat of a diamond shape. But there are more layers to it. So some of your DNA is evolving too. When your chakras evolve or devolve, your DNA follows. This is why it was imperative for them during the lockdowns to keep getting samples of your DNA. They wanted to see who's awake, who's not. Now, there was a sitting U.S. governor back in 2005. Her name was Kathleen Sebelius. She was the governor of Kansas. She told me in her office, now bullshit you not, and that's why I don't mind putting her name out there. She told me that the government had a program that targeted what they used to refer to as indigo children before those children were even born. And they were doing the same thing with crystal children and other types of children. But now you have new children that are being born with chakras that look like this here. So the new children are not starting out here, here, here. They are starting out here and down here at the bottom, the most advanced form, right? So you got children being born here, right? And their chakras look exactly like this and like this, right? This is what they don't want you to know. And this isn't some woo-woo metaphysical stuff. This is hardcore physics, hardcore biophysics, hardcore metaphysics. As a matter of fact, the new metaphysics, we call it gravitobiology. These are the hidden sciences. They didn't want you to know how the applications of the laws of physics applies to human biology, so they could weaponize that information. But some of you are beyond their weapon systems. With some of you, the mind control technology doesn't work, no matter how powerful it is, no matter how powerfully it affects lesser people with lesser spirituality. Now, I'm not trying to create a hierarchy or say anyone's better than, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just simply telling you the truth. Some of you have evolved beyond the point that they can harm you. Another thing that you should know is that the chakras change colors, intensities, and vibrations. Look at my chakra here, my heart chakra. It's blue with the white ring around it. And it's this exact same color. Do you think that's a coincidence?
Have you ever heard of Dragon Ball Z? Did you know that Dragon Ball Z is actually the story of the ascension of human consciousness? Did you know that those 7 Dragon Balls are actually an allegory for the 7 chakras? And when you
I told y'all this before.
collect all 7 Dragon Balls, you can summon the Great Dragon, Shenron. The Great Dragon is actually the snake energy. That is the Kundalini energy. And once you have all 7 chakras activated, you can channel that Kundalini energy. And did you know that when they're going Super Saiyan and their hair starts to stand up, that's actually what is called a piloerection. So what's actually happening in Dragon Ball Z when they're channeling their chi or prana, they're channeling this through frisson. And chi is actually a low frequency, high concentrated form of infrared radiation. And this is why they have so many different color schemes in the Super Saiyan forms. Each one of these forms represents one of the chakras. Kaioken Goku is a representation of the root chakra, that's why he is red. And as their energy increases, their color starts to change. As we have Super Saiyan here at the yellow, the solar plexus.
And then the blue, when you get right here, guess what? That's when they start talking about the God energy and stuff. Also, the red, if I think, was a God energy or something like that. But it's all about the mastery of all of them.
Then there's other forms of Super Saiyans that have green auras, blue auras, violet auras. Then we have the purple aura. That's why there's different colors, because this is the infrared radiation that is radiating off of their body, off of their electric body. If you guys found this content interesting, go ahead, drop a like, drop a comment if this kind of sparked your interest and you're going to go back and rewatch some of those episodes of Dragon Ball Z and see if you can uncover some unsolved mysteries. And as always, peace.
Did y'all check that God energy thing? Because, I mean, throughout Atlas is blue. And they said the great solar flash is going to happen, the Great Awakening. Are they referencing all of these things that are happening currently? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. I don't know everything myself, but together, we might know some shit.
Have you ever looked into the sky and saw a halo around the sun or the moon? Come on, of course you have. I'm gonna teach you how to see your own. Every human has a halo just like this one, just like mine. Just like the sun, just like the moon. Your halo represents so many things, especially the cyclical nature of your awareness and consciousness. Boiling it down into words, though, is a little bit subjective, I'll say. So for now, I'll just tell you what you need to see your own.
That's why when somebody energy be off, you can feel it. Like, real talk, some people get goosebumps. Some people hair on their arms stand up when you come into contact with another type of energy. Not saying good or bad, you just have a different reaction to different things. And that's when, you know, like most people where I'm from, how you survive is like bad little scenarios is you can always feel the vibe. You can always feel the energy around where you at. And you should start tapping into that, like your intuition, and just, you know what I'm saying, stepping away when you got to step away.
Wait for a very sunny day, because even though the halo is a faint energy signature,
some people are succubus. Some people try to steal your energy, you know?
The light of the sun illuminates it effortlessly. Also find a dark background, a dark street or floor, as it'll be easier to see. Your halo is always there though, so it will show up on lighter backgrounds like this one, if you look hard enough. This video is of my bro Cam, that he sent me of his halo, and also he aims the camera up at the sky and catches this phenomenon. Look at the hexagons in the sky. Some kind of grid or screen, or what is that? What is going on right now? What the you don't see the honeycomb? Does anybody know what the deal is with this wall? King Kong breaks a wall. A dome to be exact. Hexagons. Katniss Everdeen breaks a wall. Once again, this was a dome. And once again, there are hexagons.
Hey, I got a question. Matter of fact, I got two. You ever heard of Gilgamesh and how they said that he was 2/3 of a man and that the other third of him was a god because he was a demigod, Gilgamesh. Y'all remember how we learned about them saying that black people was 3/5 of a man, but they never said what the other 2/5 was? Then you be noticing like how easily we get insulted and be quick to denounce something without knowing the whole thing. That was 3 questions, but I feel like they really good.
Some more wisdom here for your awakening. I'm going to keep this really brief as I can, because I've made a video or 3 on this account already, and I think I pinned one of them. So this is your Taurus field, your toroidal field, your aura, your biofield, bunch of names ultimately describing the same thing. This is how you attract things. This is how you repel things. This is how, when you walk into a room or when someone walks into a room, you can feel the energy shift before you actually come into contact with them. This is what this explains. This shape, the donut shape or the toroid, is mimicked in all facets of nature, all facets of this existence. I'm not going to get too much into these because I made a video on it before.
And that's your ovate sphere of the earth.
But I just wanted to show you guys it's everywhere. Everything happening on the macro is happening on the micro, as above, so below, as within, so without, and so on and so forth. You need to understand what this is, though, so that you can strengthen it, so that you can amplify it, so that you can put out the kind of energy that you want to receive, because that's ultimately what's happening here. You have this system that's circulating through your heart. It goes out the top of your head, right? Circulates outside your system and then comes back up through your root chakra, and goes back up through the spine, and it rotates all the time. This is your aura. If you're operating out of fear, hatred, any of those low vibrational energies, right? This aura, this field shrinks, and this is what ultimately attracts things that are alike, that are in alignment with those emotions, which is low frequency, low vibrational, things that you don't actually want, even though consciously, like, that's the energy you're putting out, so that's what you're gonna get. However, if you're operating out of love, authenticity, those higher vibrations that we're always striving for, right? This expands. It expands, and it doesn't just affect you, it affects others around you. That's why when you walk into a room and you're all bubbly, you're feeling love, you're authentically representing yourself, your Taurus field comes into contact with other people's Taurus fields before you even come into contact with them. So people might start to feel good before they even know why, and then they see you and they're like, wow, this person is radiating right now. When you're in a higher frequency, your Taurus field expands. And when it expands, you call in more experiences that are in alignment with this energy, with this frequency, with this vibration. This ultimately, right, this energy that's radiating outside of you is, they're biophotons. Biophotons carry light-coded information. There's a lot to discuss when it comes to that, because if light-coded information is rotating or, radiating outside of your system, it's information that can be decoded in a lot of ways. You have to think critically. I'm not trying to fearmonger, but if you don't understand it, if you don't understand how to protect your aura, if you don't understand how your energetic field works, there are systems in place that do understand it. There are principalities, there are, dare I say, government agencies or bodies that understand a lot about this and can dictate just how certain advertisements, how certain conditions in the world or conditions in your experience make your auric field move, make it operate. They understand what state you are in, judging off of this auric field. If you don't understand it, you're lacking. You're lacking. Sorely lacking. This is brief, but it's something to know. This is just more of like a nudge for you to go on your rabbit hole, go on your journey, do your own research. But, I have 2-3 videos posted on this TikTok page. I think I pinned 2 of them. You guys can check those out. And YouTube helps, however you find your information. But your best guide is your inner guide, of course.
Okay, Ethereum. Can you explain to me how gyroscopes on airplanes work? And if Earth is a globe, how would that work? Does it work on a globe?
How gyroscopes on airplanes work and the globe Earth question. Gyroscopes are one of the biggest challenges to the heliocentric model because they hold orientation regardless of external movement. If Earth were a spinning globe, gyroscopes should detect curvature and rotation. But do they? Let's break it down. Hablaka 1. What is a gyroscope and how does it work? Gyroscopes maintain rigidity in space. A gyroscope is a spinning wheel or disc that maintains its orientation regardless of movement around it. This works due to angular momentum, meaning once it starts spinning, it resists external forces trying to change its axis. Airplane gyroscopes are designed to hold level, allowing pilots to fly straight without relying on external references like the horizon. Why gyroscopes are used in navigation? Gyros help aircraft maintain level flight even in low visibility conditions, fog, storms, nighttime. They work based on fixed orientation, not gravity or planetary motion. If the Earth were curving beneath the aircraft, the gyro should detect and compensate for this curvature. Gyroscopes should theoretically show changes in orientation if Earth is a spinning globe. But do they? The globe-Earth problem: no compensation for curvature. The Earth is said to curve 8 inches per mile squared. If a plane flies at a constant altitude on a globe, it should constantly be dipping its nose to compensate for curvature. In a long-haul flight, thousands of miles, the aircraft should have to adjust downward significantly to remain level. Yet pilots do not manually adjust for curvature, nor do gyroscopes detect it. Gyroscopes hold level, they do not adjust for a curved Earth. If a gyroscope maintains its original orientation and does not gradually tilt downward, this suggests a level plane rather than a curved one. Commercial aircraft fly at consistent altitudes, e.g. 35,000 feet, without needing to continuously compensate for a falling Earth beneath them. If Earth were a spinning sphere, gyroscopes would need to be programmed to adjust for this curvature, but they don't. This contradicts the globe model's claim that airplanes are passively adjusting to curvature without pilots or instruments detecting it. By 3, does gyroscopic inertia disprove the globe? Mainstream explanations versus reality. Mainstream physics claims airplanes naturally follow the curve due to gravity, pulling them toward the center of the Earth. However, this does not explain why gyroscopes remain level and unadjusted over long flights. If gravity was the answer, gyroscopes should experience drift or require calibration, but this is not observed. Experimental evidence and contradictions. If a plane flies for 12 hours over a supposed sphere, the gyroscope should show a significant deviation from level, yet it doesn't. High-altitude military and commercial pilots have stated they never compensate for curvature. Tests with gyroscopes over long distances show no detectable curvature, supporting the concept of a level plane. If gyroscopes work on fixed orientation and do not compensate for curvature, this suggests that airplanes are flying over a flat, non-rotating surface. Final thoughts. What gyroscopes reveal about Earth's shape? Gyroscopes work by maintaining orientation in space. If Earth were a sphere, they would detect curvature and rotation. Pilots do not adjust for curvature during long flights. Nor do gyroscopes show any indication that Earth is curving beneath them. The fact that gyroscopes remain level suggests that airplanes are flying over a flat, motionless plane rather than a spinning globe. This is one of the strongest pieces of evidence challenging the heliocentric model. Would you like to dive deeper into gyroscope?
Okay, you have got to see this video that China just released of a rocket launch they did. This looks like a boat skimming across the top of water, but in fact it's allegedly something going into space. Listen to this freaking video.
China recently released footage of the Tianzhao-9 scraping upon the firmament. Now that statement that I just made, you probably think that I'm a little bit crazy, but just look at the comparison. The top video is literally a boat driving around.
What'd he say? He separated the what from the what? The water from the water? Oh, okay.
The water and the ripple effects that it's creating is looking just like what the Tianzhao-9 is creating while it's flying around in the heavens above. Yeah, so Tianzhao quite literally translates to heavenly ship, and 9 is associated with the polarity in a torus field. Nikola Tesla's 369. It's really complex stuff. I honestly don't fully understand it, but 9 is the polarity, which would be Polaris in the torus field that we live on, called Earth. Yeah, so the rocket is scraping on the firmament, and they're quite literally telling us with the name of the ship itself. And if you don't believe me, literally look at the trajectory of the rocket. It's following an arched trajectory.
The reason they may be hiding from us the truth about the nature of our reality and space and all that is because if we weren't on a spinning ball that came from a giant explosion called the Big Bang, then we were definitely created. That would throw apart the whole Darwinism, would be decimated. Darwinism wouldn't exist. Evolution wouldn't exist. No one would be talking about it. If we were on a different, let's just say, in a different realm, put it that way, than flying on a spinning ball. I mean, it's just true. So that's why they're hiding potentials of this. And listen, forget everything I just said. Just know NASA is to deceive. NASA is, you got to dig into the whole history of them and how much they get caught lying, and their green screens and their swimming pools and their training grounds and all that. It's absolutely shocking. It's riddled with inconsistencies. There is something being hidden from us 100%, and we shouldn't trust this agency that's been caught lying on telling us the nature of our reality and what we live on in galaxies and all that. So keep your head vigilant. We'll discuss more about this. Comment for part 2 and follow for more.
And those videos of it allegedly scraping the firmament, I know, look, y'all see me post the videos on my social media. I've used them in compilations before, my own videos, and I'm staying on like the 30th floor, right, in the high rise, and I can see, and I have a telescope too, I can see this thing, and what it appears to me as well is like it's scraping against some water. It's skipping across, and then you can see it in the darkness of the night, but it slices through the night sky and creates blue once again, and it looks like it was described like a self-healing firmament. You can see in the sky, it just looks like it's slowly like re-healing itself back to that dark color. It's crazy, man, but it doesn't look like, oh, it's just going into outer space. It's skipping across something. I'm sorry, I got a burp, but I got to get this out, literally.
And this video is of a couple gentlemen who I think flew a balloon up to the atmosphere or up into space. And look what they filmed. Very interesting. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Oh my god, it's water! Water! Oh my god!
Okay, look, assuming that is real, I see why they wouldn't want to show that shit. Like, that is frightening to actually see, though. If it does look like that, that would mess me up for a little bit. Even though I like kind of know, but no. Just the visual of it is crazy. Like, the science behind it is what's getting me. My mind starts to go. I want to know more about it. Why won't they just let us know, bro? It's like, it's not like we can't handle this. Some people gonna be messed up because you want to be tied to certain things, but have no loyalty to these physical objects that you have, people. The world could change, man, any day. You know, I'm just willing to pivot in which direction I need to for me and my family. And that's it. That's why I don't get mad about if it's flat, round, or whatever. We on here, right? But that's freaky. Yeah, that's real freaky.
Should you be scared? The answer is yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you fell for anything, we gotta speak in heavy code. If you fell for anything that happened in regards to the whole situation with Charlie's Chocolate Factory that just happened a couple weeks ago, every last one of y'all is gonna fall for Project Blueberries. It's a guarantee. Let's even break it down even further. If you still eat at McDonald's, nah, this ain't gonna be no Mark of the Beast crap, right? I won't say that just yet. But if you still eating at McDonald's and you have a TikTok, there's no excuse. Like, hear me out. I can understand if you didn't have a TikTok and you just you freely just you just go to McDonald's and you waiting in a line. I'll see y'all. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, you eating some trash anyway, so we just not supposed to eat? This all organic stuff. Look, just in case you try to come at me or whatever. Look it up.
I could tell from the way the bag looked, it had to be organic. Or this got that organic look to it, don't it? If you know, you know.
It's siete. Siete, how you can pronounce that? Okay? It's potatoes, avocado oil, distilled white vinegar, powdered sea salt, serenanano powder, and citric acid. So I didn't know how to pronounce that word, okay? Compared to Mickey D's, they got a whole dang movie about it. Where you think all this meat is coming from? You think it's from Back to Project Blueberries. What I'm trying to tell you is, all of this stuff, this beast system, is set up perfectly for you to accept the Antichrist. And all of you Christians, because I'm not Christian, and I realize people keep asking me, am I Christian or whatever? I'm not no religion, because Yahuwah never told us to be of any freaking religion. He said, come and follow him. And I know what y'all about to say too. You're going to be like, oh, when he means come and follow him, that means we need to be Christ-like. That's where you get Christian. Christianity, Christians, was a derogatory term. You don't want to be called that. It was to label you, my good friend. It's about ready to curse. It was still working on me. And then you get upset with me because I'm trying to tell you.
I said for him, he was about to say nigga, y'all, but I say it. That don't, like, come on, man. It's just the language, bro.
To come out of Babylon, and you want to stay in it. Make that make sense.
I try to hold myself to like at least saying it like at least like 3 times a day. I'm working on myself too, so I'm cutting back.
I get upset with me when I'm trying to tell you to just follow Yahuwah, to follow Yahusha. Why get upset with me when I'm telling you to stop eating pork? Why get upset with me when I'm trying? It's in scripture. Then y'all be like, oh, well, that's the Old Testament, the old law. When you actually do the research, there's no such thing as Old and New Testament. It's one book. And they remove 99% of it. Then y'all want to be like, oh, well, there's no such thing as a book of Joshua. Man, come on, man. Why y'all keep running away from him? It's because you love Babylon. Just say it. You love Babylon. You love being Egyptian. And you very Christians still worship the juice boxes. Because those are Yahuwah's chosen people, or God's chosen people. Where it's completely illegal to even take a DNA test. So, man, get up off of my phone, yo.
I don't really have any resources to do that right now. The account where I have to give to community members.
No, we don't help with formula at all. Have you talked to anybody like at CCC?
Yeah, I've been calling everywhere all day.
Oh, okay. We are a small church, and as a result, we have limited funds, and so we tend to help those that are part of the church or come to the church. We're going to be there.
Because there's people that are right around you, local.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. We really don't have an estimated time just because we do receive a lot of requests here. Each applicant is different. It could take a couple of days. It could take a couple of weeks. We really just don't have a time frame there.
Okay, you said it would take a couple of days to weeks?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, if approved.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But we don't have formula or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. That's all we have right now.
I hasn't ate all day, and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure because we don't have cash here, and I'm not in control of finances.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's all. That's our on our list. So.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right. You too. Not even other churches.
Yeah. I wish I had something for you, ma'am. I'm very sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. Well, and we don't have anything either. So I'm sorry. I wish I had something to offer you. Is there any
out since last night? So I don't know what else to do.
I am so sorry. We don't have any here.
And y'all could get, and I could just pick it up.
No.
I don't. Not that I know of. No, sorry.
Okay. Okay, well, they just sent me to back and forth to people and then sent me to a voicemail. And get just a can of formula for her, because I mean she's been going without all night and all day, and I don't know what else to do or who to go to.
I understand, but the only food items that we have in the food pantry are non-perishables, but I don't believe they have anything there for infants.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can I?
What you mean a baby formula?
Yeah, I have a.
You want somebody to give you some money or something?
No, I just need the formula. I have a 2-month-old and she ran out last night, so she's went all night and all day without formula.
Yeah, we don't have any formula here for not baby. No, we have a kitchen, but we don't have milk.
Okay. Is there any way y'all could just get a can and I could pick it up?
No, I don't know. We don't have time to do that because we don't have...
They might be able to assist. They have more resources than we do.
Okay.
Let me let me get in touch with the ladies at the weigh station and see. They might
Night and all day without anything to eat.
We don't have any formula around, darling. I'm sorry. None. No diapers, anything for babies. We don't have any.
Could that be something you all could get and I could just pick it up?
No, we can't right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. To help with baby formula at all?
We unfortunately are not. We have a benevolent.
Yeah, we're included in that, not because we want to be, but we've been struggling with a whole bunch of things since the Joe Biden regime took over. I'm trying to think, have you called the company a little deal called Catholic Charities?
Yeah.
They usually have that stuff. Did they have any?
Well, we have 4 here. So which one of our campuses do you go to? Do you attend one of our campuses?
I don't attend, no. I'm just local.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to... Did you try Mercy's Gate?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any way to help you with that. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Do you have a moment? Sorry, just 1 second. I gotta turn her like somebody can answer, so I didn't know if you could just let me know if it's something that y'all could do.
I'm not aware of any programs that we have like that to help you.
They go to church and they won't even help someone with a can of formula. That's so sad.
So how much do you need? I need to know about that.
I'm not sure. I think I usually have, I think it's maybe $17 at Walmart. I mean, if y'all could just get the formula, I could pick it up or have somebody come get it.
Well, I'm in Officer right now by myself, and I'll see if I can get somebody to do this.
Okay.
We can do this. I'll just see. Tell me what it is it's called in case I have to go get it, because I'm a great grandpa. I'm not used to picking up formula. Okay. What's it called?
Good Start.
Good Start. And
Sir. Sir.
And it's for infants.
Yes, sir.
Infants formulas, any flavor, anything to it, or just?
No, sir. Hey, can I?
How much does the formula usually cost?
Just like $20 is like the small one.
Okay. Do you know where we're located?
No, I don't. Okay, can I pause you really quick? They could help before I come out there.
Just come. If they don't have baby food, I'll give you $10 from my pocket, and you'll buy some can.
Okay, that's so sweet. Okay, actually, this is actually a social experiment, baby formula.
We can, ma'am. Where do you live? Do you live in Charlotte?
Yes, I'm like 10 minutes from you all.
Okay. And what kind of formula you need?
It's the Good Start.
Good Start. Yeah, that's fine, ma'am. If you come over here, we'll help you.
Okay. Hold on, just.
You know, if I give you something, you could purchase it. You could go to a grocery store.
Okay. Hold on, just 1 second. I gotta turn.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
We had a little situation, and the person who goes around calling churches and putting the voice of a baby crying in the background, and I say, really the person is low.
So she low, But the churches that denied her, was they high? Evidently, you one of the churches she called.
It's a witch.
Wait a minute, I thought this was the church. Y'all believe in witches and shit? What about vampires? Y'all better not believe in goddamn vampires.
And my Bible says he do not allow that thing to live.
Hold on, Pastor, you gonna take her out? You gonna
Right!
This ain't putting y'all in no better light.
He gonna put out a hit on her.
So you have to watch when you fooling with God. I told him I have my scripture. What happened when you mess with the people of God?
Even though it was a social experiment, you know babies God children too, right? God love the babies.
You taking your life into your own hands.
Why you keep talking like that, Pastor? What you gonna do? Now at one time you say you was gonna pray for her. You keep sounding like you gonna unalive her.
Now they might have a few little TikTok demons came up in here today. Please stay for the rest of the service.
Hey, Pastor got the pistol on him, y'all. He is not playing.
Please stay. But you will behave yourself. Because there's not one of them churches you're going to come and disrupt it. You will be dealt with very, very swiftly in Jesus' name.
I swear this.
And in Jesus' name, y'all. Come on.
Sermon seemed violent. I didn't see that lady have any extra joy in doing what she was doing. Matter of fact, she didn't even pick the churches. It was people picking the churches, and she got daggum called them. She did a great thing. She did the Lord's work, in my opinion. Amen.
Man, check, y'all let me know if, bro, am I the only one that seen that shit, bro? Like, what the fuck did I just see, bro? Some shit just came out the fucking sky, bro. As I'm driving right now, 6 o'clock. Nigga, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I just seen just now, bro. Like, I'm about to share the clip, nigga. I'm driving and shit. So it's like, it's really, so I couldn't pull over. So like, nigga, bro, I'm still shaking this shit. Like, I don't know if it's aliens, a fucking comet. Y'all let me know, nigga.
What the fuck, nigga? I know I'm not tripping, nigga. I know I'm not high. I know I'm not high. What the fuck? What the fuck is that in the sky? Nigga.
You're on the record talking about, quote, non-human life forms that could be interdimensional beings who are visiting us. Can you just explain more to people at home what that might mean?
Yeah, so that's definitely a mouthful, but that is directly based on information that we've received from witnesses, also information that we have obtained and witnessed via our investigations. There's some stuff that I can't disclose of what I have immediately seen in some of these skiffs, but what I will tell you is this is not just some crazy conspiracy theory. Obviously, there's been massive reporting, not just in the United States, but around the world. And this is something that I think everyone kind of, has always had some curiosity about. We're just simply asking the questions now publicly.
Look at this shit. What the fuck? Boy, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, boy.
Is it falling?
Bro, that ain't no normal shit.
But is it falling?
Fuck no. Bro, they blinking.
And don't forget also, man, like they can actually make those. That's not hard to duplicate. It's nothing crazy, but I mean, we have the technology to pull off one of the biggest like hoaxes of like all time if they try some blue beam stuff. Y'all have to understand, man, we have technology. We have UFOs. We have, creatures that they can make come out, man, and scare the hell out y'all. So, I mean, I'm always prepared for a good little blue beam. you know, I'm not scared over here. And that's where they want people at, so that y'all can ask for a savior. And guess what? They present one. It's going to be amazing at first. At first.
Okay, I'm on my way from home. I'm looking at the moon. I don't know if y'all can see it. To y'all, it might look like a cloud, but it's not. No clouds nowhere else. Look at this. What in the heck?
Just like any abusive relationship.
Okay, I'm on my way from home. I'm looking at the moon. I don't know if y'all can see it. To y'all, it might look like a cloud, but it's not. No clouds nowhere else. Look at this. What in the heck is this? And the moon, where's it at? Let me slide up. The moon has a ring going around the bottom of it that's moving in a circle like Saturn. And here's the moon over here, and then here's this other thing over here. What in the world is this? Man, stuff getting crazy, bro.
If you think this is normal, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I can't even look close to the sun. Unbelievable. This is not magnified any. You want to see magnified? There you go. Play.
Them motherfucking people, they done forgot to take the damn moon out the goddamn sky. It's 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. This moon been up here since just the goddamn day. Moon been up there since yesterday. Government need to open the fuck back up. Moon been up there for 3 days now. I'm scared as hell. I think 3-Eye Atlas about to fuck some shit up. We out this motherfucker, you done stopped us from eating. Now I'm scared as hell. I'm scared and hungry now. Shit, that's a full moon. It ain't even 6 o'clock yet. Moon up there, bats flying around. Shit, wolves done came out. Bitches turned to vampires. It ain't number 4 o'clock in the goddamn afternoon. I'm getting tired of this shit. This shit scary as hell. Whatever the fuck that happened, at least you give them food still back. I could be full and scared. I ain't gotta be scared and hungry. I'm scared as hell now. Look at this damn moon. Look at this damn moon. They need to open the government back up and cut the damn sky off. Cut the damn sky off.
It's moving fast.
That's weird.
The moon is just moving fast. Up, 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 and up. It was at the bottom of the clouds, and it's just moving like it's an airplane. Look at it.
What the hell?
A lot of people gonna say that the clouds is just moving and it's sitting still, because sometimes it can give off that illusion.
Ain't no real moon. That's not a moon.
You videotaping it?
Yeah, I'm videotaping it.
Send me that video.
But it kind of did go to the left a little bit as it's moving forward.
It's just moving straight up. My hand ain't moving. Well, it's shaking a little bit, but
yeah,
look how fast the moon is.
Not even moving.
The fast the moon is moving. That's not a moon.
No, I don't know what that is. That's weird.
It's just moving.
It's cold.
And it's not the clouds.
Somebody getting fired, boy. They've been fucking the moon up. Whoever this new person is, y'all. They've been fucking the moon up because it hasn't been in the right spot in a long time. So I guess that person was fired. They just keep getting new replacements. Hire me. I'll do the moon right, y'all. Like, how much should we get paid to, like, you know what I'm saying, make sure the moon is in the right areas? I need to look that up. See if I can get that job. That might be lit. Y'all won't see me no more.
Freaky shit going on. Where's the real moon? Where is the real moon? Look at it. Look at it go. Go, moon, go, go. Go, fake moon, go, go. Mm-hmm. It's freaky shit. Freaky shit going on. I gotta keep moving my hand up because it's going up. Look, see how fast it went past all them clouds?
Yesterday, McDonald's announced the McRib is back, and people are saying be careful because this probably means a major world event is coming our way. On October 1st, 2001, McDonald's announced the McRib's return, and then later that week on October 7th, the United States officially announced the war in Afghanistan. In 2012, the McRib was being pushed to a launch in December and aligned almost exactly with the tragic Sandy Hook event. October 3rd, 2019, McRib announced. Right around the same time, the first cases of COVID emerged. And then October 4th, 2023, the McRib is back, and we all know what happened 3 days after that. Now, while conspiracy theorists are freaking out, crypto enthusiasts are getting excited because the McRib also coincides with Bitcoin going up. Who knew the McRib and McDonald's was linked to so much? Do you think something's coming? And if so, would it just be a Bitcoin surge or something more? As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
Crazy freaking news. Okay, so digital ID is officially and for the first time ever live in the United States, and it was quietly launched this afternoon through the Apple Wallet. Go check if you don't believe me. The option is now there. And I don't even have automatic updates set. I don't even know how it got in there. So they're beginning with 12 states and Puerto Rico with plans to rapidly expand to the rest of the nation. Apple calls it secure and private, but critics say that this is the first major step toward a centralized ID system, laying the groundwork for smart city surveillance, biometric checkpoints, card credit scores, and a future where your ability to drive, work, or even buy groceries could depend on digital compliance from taxes to your behavior. You know, silly little things like that.
See, a lot of the things they do, man, they want to keep you distracted. They want to keep us on here. But look, I be dropping chicken nuggets. Bars. You know what I'm saying? The whole entire video, if you can pick up what I'm putting down, the whole economical shift is happening, man. The new legislation for how money is going to be used, transferred, and spent is going to be completely different. You don't have to get a chip in your hand. You don't have to get an implant in your head. You know, it's going to be like the same type of transition how we did from, you know, paper bag money to using, you know, debit cards and credit cards. But now we're about to go to the digital wallet. We're about to be like fully on with the digital wallets and stuff like that of that nature, y'all. But you choose to do what you want to do on your level, on your budget. That's you. But the change is happening, and just like how the economical shift happened when people invested in Microsoft and Apple, the internet is going to continue to evolve. And now what's happening currently is the internet of value is about to be assessed. What is the complete value of the internet? And that includes tokenizing everything and every resource on this planet. Now, and if you think about it in your mind, they're about to try to get rid of all of this debt, and it's going to be through the liquidity process in the new system, y'all. I'm not going to get into super detail, but I can let you know that things are definitely changing. And don't let these people have you out here afraid and spiritually broke, okay? And that's on many different levels. And what we talk about a lot on this channel is learn how to manipulate your environment to your favor, no matter where you at. If you have a creator, if you have a God, if you have a higher purpose, a higher power, right? They didn't create you to be weak, docile, and scared to take chances for yourself. They want you to thrive and survive. How would you want your kids to be? Right? Whoever created us not to have those terrible qualities. That's why I don't believe every story that I hear about everything. I have a personal relationship with my energy source that's deep within myself. You find these things within yourself. You save yourself. That's my message to y'all. Real talk.